We return here on Spot on Sports for our first debate. Who would you rather have? Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott or Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Carson Wentz? Guys,
I'll let you start this one, Bruce.
I really, man. You know, now look, now this is the truth.
I already know what Bruce.
This is the truth to all my fans out here who follow me on Ballers Nation. And to my new fans here too. Also the Ustream people. I do not like the Eagles. I'm gonna debate for this guy, and don't think it's anything else, okay? Dakota, what's up, man? So I would take Carson. This is why I would take Carson. You can't teach height. I think his IQ on the field is immaculate. I think he's a leader. I seen him at first at Missouri Valley State. I thought, too small of a conference. I don't know about the league. He came into the league last year. I mean, in the huddle, I feel like he had command of the huddle. I feel like he's a guy who can really lead the franchise into the right state of mind with his passing, with his decision making. I think he's a motivator. Last year, well, here we have that he had little to no weapons last year in his rookie year. I would like to talk to the editor of the notes on this.
You got to give us your research on that. Give us your research on
we will. But I feel like DeMarco Murray, I feel like he was a pretty good addition with them last year.
Just poorly used.
Poorly used. Also,
they
with
had
Darren
them running east to west instead of north and south.
I mean, it's true.
The Eagles, that was the scheme that they ran offensively.
I mean, I'm not doubting it, but I don't feel like this is what I'm saying. I just feel like the weapons he had last year were just as adequate as they were this year. You have a guy like Nelson Aguilar, a USC graduate.
Dropped a lot of passes last year.
Now, wait a minute. He did. He even took a little break with no real injury, just a mental thing last year. Out for a few games. Now you come back this year, and what is he doing? Catching everything thrown at him. He's celebrating in the end zone. He's a dynamic slot
leading
receiver.
the Eagles right now, 24 receptions, 366, 5 TDs.
So I feel like with the notes on here, with my research department, I'll talk to him later though. Now they had a lot of drop passes, but I don't feel like those drop passes were actually the indicator of that the schedule got pretty rough at the end. It's the same schedule as it was last year. That's what people are forgetting. They started the same way last year, and I feel like only this time Carson, he will keep motivating. He will keep playing to a high level. He will get. He have a guy like LeGarrette Blount behind you. You can turn around when it gets cold, give it to him. So I feel like Carson is going to always be a better pick than Dakota when it comes to being a quarterback. I mean, they wouldn't have picked him second overall if they didn't feel like he was a leader.
Okay, so I had a couple conversations the day before about this, really trying to fix my mind on who I was going to choose because I agree with Bruce. Just the cowboy in me. I hate the Giants. I hate the Eagles. I hate the Redskins.
Hate is such a strong word. You want to say hate?
Hate them.
I would say dislike for the family environment.
Eagles, Giants, and Redskins fans will say the same thing. I hate you guys. But it's cool. It's all for love for the sport. But I honestly am going to go with Dak simply because of how mentally strong he is. And we have to go back to before he was in the NFL. Just the adversity that he's continued to go through and always fought past it. Going back to Mississippi State, mom passing away. That's hard for any person just to deal with, especially being an athlete, having to focus on the game. Then leading Mississippi State to being number 1 in the nation. It's never been done. Then again, going forward, being drafted by his favorite team, the Dallas Cowboys, and just being a Dallas Cowboy alone. You're in the media every day because of Jerry Jones and his business antics and just being Jerry Jones. And also last year, he had to deal with the antics of Jerry Jones continuing to talk about Tony Romo. I don't know if you guys watched First Take or Undisputed. That's all you heard about. Tony Romo. And after a while, it can get to you. If you're not mentally strong up here, you'll let the words get to you. You'll let the critics get to you. You'll let Tony Romo affect your play. Not only did he not let it affect his play, he led his team to 13-3. He outdid Ben Roethlisberger as far as in his rookie season And let's kind of compare some stats because I am a stats guy. I like to give facts and stats. Leave opinion at the house.
As we are here on Spot on Sports.
But let's just go off of as far as Dak and Wentz's career stats in the NFL. Dak has a total of 5,093 yards, 37 TDs, 9 on the ground. Carson Wentz has the upper hand in the yards with 5,634, but 33 touchdowns, only 2 on the ground. And the one thing you cannot teach is something you have to be born with is heart. With that, I guarantee you guys saw the game as far as the playoff game last year against the Green Bay Packers. Dak Prescott didn't lose that game. Like most games, the defense lost us the game. He had the heart to drive us up and down the field and even took the last touchdown for himself by diving into the end zone. So when it comes to ability, yeah, Carson Wentz have it. But when it comes to heart, I'm always going to give that to Dak. And when I have my quarterback, I'll always pick heart because at the end of the day, the heart will be able to get you that win at the end of the day when it comes down to the end of the game.
I like that. You give me my 6'6" guy and let me chunk the ball down the field, and I'll take Carson.
So who is the better quarterback?
That's up for debate.
I mean, and that's honest. I mean, the fact that they were at the same draft class and they're playing every game they play is literally a measurement of their legacy. You can't compare right now. I mean, we don't know how far Dak will go, how many years he'll play.
Yep.
We don't know how far Carson will go, but as every game they play, we can compare it until they stop playing each other, a game. So
and then again, it goes off of what kind of quarterback do you want? You want a game manager, somebody who's not going to turn the ball over, who's going to always try to make the right pass and is mobile and can get the job done with his feet if it's called for, or like you said, the 6'6" gunslinger who's smart and is also mobile but not as mobile as Dakota.
Right.
So it depends on what kind of quarterback do you want to have on your team. And just one thing, a lot of people state that Dak Prescott's success comes from Ezekiel Elliott. That's one thing a lot of people
It helps
state.
to have the running game
true.
there. And Zeke being the top back that he was, I mean, you got the number 1 offensive line in the NFL.
Yes.
You got the
so
leading rushers behind you.
they say. Hey, they say the Raiders have a good line too, man. It's all about cohesiveness. I just feel like right system, perfect timing. Let's make Rotel.
Very true.
I don't know if you got that. I said cohesiveness, perfect timing. Let's make Rotel.
Thank you, Bruce, for your nacho surprise.
Hey, that's a quarter central meal on Sundays. Roast.